Ah, so you have returned to us. You must tell me of your latest adventures. But first, please enlighten me as to the whereabouts of my son. Has that confounded boy wandered off somewhere again? Why do you evade my gaze? What is the meaning of this? Well, will you answer me?
As Prince of Astard, it was my duty to safeguard my kingdom's future. I abandoned that duty, and I hope you can forgive me for that. Because I found my purpose here. I found the thing that only I can do. The thing that I'd be willing to sacrifice anything for. I've been so fortunate. I had the best upbringing a boy could hope for, and a loving father and sister. Everything I am today is thanks to you, and I'll never forget that. I wish you all many years of health and happiness. Love, Kiefer. P.S. Be nice to Lisette, okay? I'm going to miss her.
He's found a purpose? But he's still a child. No, that isn't right. I simply treated him as one and tried to keep him cooped up here. Now he's chosen to give up everything he had, to cause pain to those closest to him, and all to follow his own path. Those are not the actions of a child. My boy has become a man. I had planned to give him this on his return, but I suppose you might as well have it now. One of the people of the island found it and brought it here to the castle. I had meant to present it to him as a symbol of my blessing, to let him know that I was happy with the path he had chosen. Alas, it seems I may have missed my chance. Well, anyway, I must thank you for bringing me this news.
How does it feel? Do you enjoy the sensation of the power being drained from your bodies? Or do you not yet realize that you have fallen into my trap? That you have been deceived? The pool in which you now stand is designed to drain you filthy human worms of all your spells and abilities, thereby stripping you of both skills and purpose. Now, prepare to be sent to a living hell, wherein you will have ample time to rue all that you have lost.
What am I always telling you, Nava? You're too much of a soft touch. Why should you care what happens to them? You should have left them to fend for themselves.
If we just left them lying there, how long do you think it would have been before our fellow citizens started helping themselves to everything they owned?
Ugh, who cares? In case you hadn't noticed, they're complete strangers.
Oh, hello. It's good to see you up and about. Not too many cuts and bruises, I hope? I must say, you've bounced back impressively quickly. You looked like you were going to be out for the count for a while. If I'd taken the kind of punishment you did, I wouldn't have left my bed for a week.
That's because you're not well, sis. You should be resting, not looking after waifs and strays.
Sev,
If you don't mind this waif intruding for a moment, would anyone care to explain what exactly is going on here?
don't you remember? You went to see the High Priest of All Trades Abbey about changing vocations. I'm sorry to say, but he's an imposter. He steals the talents of those unfortunate enough to meet him, and
then he dumps the poor dupes down here in Pilgrim's Perdition, where we're all trapped. Every last one of us. Not that you'll need to worry about being here long. I give you sorry-looking lot about 3 days at best.
Sev, that's quite enough! I'm sorry, but I need to lie down for a moment. If you'll excuse me.
My sister's had enough excitement for today. I'd say you're well enough to leave now, wouldn't you?
Nava, are you here? I've brought you some medicine. Here, I got you this. It's called Yggdrasil dew. Apparently, it should help you to breathe a little easier.
Oh, thank you so much. But I know what it is, and it's terribly expensive. How in the world did you manage to... Oh.
Here, let me pour it for you.
Eustace, it's okay. I can do it myself.
Huh? Oh, I see. You're worried about what people will think. Sorry, I should have thought of that.
Thanks for the medicine, Eustace. Now I'm afraid my sister has exhausted herself looking after our guests. She really should go and lie down.
There's no need to look at me like that, Zev. In case you hadn't noticed, I'm trying to help. I just wanted to bring the medicine as quickly as I could, that's all. Well, Nava, I'd better be off. Look after yourself.
It's only some stupid medicine. I could have got hold of that for you. I don't want to see you fluttering your eyelashes at that show-off again. You don't owe him anything.
Fluttering my eyelashes? I don't know what you're talking about. You've got this all wrong. Eustace is a gentleman, and he's helping us out of the goodness of his heart. There's nothing more to it than that.
If you believe that, you're even more gullible than I thought. It's obvious he's got the hots for you.
The hots? Eustace is an honourable man. You shouldn't talk about him like that.
What does it matter to you how I talk about him? Why are you defending him? We were fine when it was just the two of us. We don't need anyone else.
Zev!
Are you feeling any better?
A little.
Well, I'm afraid I haven't managed to get hold of any more Yggdrasil dew. But I did get you this hair clip.
Thank you, Eustace. It's very nice of you. But now isn't really the time.
Right. Of course. My apologies, Nava. Don't you know it's rude to sneak up on people? You should have said something.
Well, we didn't want to interrupt anything.
Well, let's just get going, shall we? Though I'm a little surprised those two monsters have seemingly abandoned their post. I have no idea where they are now, but we should thank heaven for small mercies. Let's keep moving. We'll see you outside.
I'm grateful to you for freeing me.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the true mistress of All Trades Abbey, the High Priestess Jacqueline.
I know I'm still a mere child, but it is true. The honor of overseeing the life of the Abbey is mine. Alas, since being overthrown by the monsters, I am High Priestess in name alone. And while I have been imprisoned here, the impostor who has taken my place deceives and despoils those who visit All Trades Abbey in search of my aid.
Well. What do we have here then? This is supposed to be a prison. We can't be having all this noise.
Oh look, it's the maggot who snuck past us and got into the cave. This is where he's been hiding.
Crikey! Not these two again! I ain't too happy about the odds. Being that they've got all the spells and abilities they nicked off us and we ain't got nothing. But it don't look like we got much of a choice. Let's have it!
They've stolen your powers, you say? Well, I can at least prevent them from making use of their ill-gotten gains.
What's going on? I feel drained all of a sudden.
The Fiend's powers have been suppressed. You must take this opportunity to teach them a well-deserved lesson.
You'll regret this, girlie. When this is over, we'll chain you up so tight, you'll never move again. Now, come here!
Cool, blimey! That weren't no picnic, even with their powers all suppressed and that.
You fought valiantly. All of you.
Your Grace, you must be escorted to safety before reinforcements arrive.
I'm afraid I must decline. I shall be accompanying these brave travelers. It would not befit one of my position to cower in a corner and allow others to do my fighting for me. Now, I believe I can shed some light on the powers that were stolen from you. Beneath All Trades Abbey, there is a curious chamber in which all of the stolen powers are stored. If you can find that room, you should be able to restore your spells and abilities. This key will give you access to the Abbey through the caves.
Right. Fingers and I will go on ahead and inform the chief priest of your rescue, so the clergy can prepare for your return. We'll take the fight to that impostor in the Abbey after we've made our report. Come on, Fingers. There's no time to lose.
It may only be for a short while, but it will be an honor to accompany you.
Nava doesn't need anyone else. I can look after her myself. Just leave us alone. We don't need your help.
Sorry for my late arrival, Your Grace, but... Zev? What are you doing here? Do you know anything about Nava or the Chief Priest? They were nowhere to be found back in town.
Ah, that grating tone. It must be Eustace. I'm sick to the back teeth of you. Always hanging around my sister like a bad smell. I'll cut you down where you stand. You'll die, and so will my sister's feelings for you.
Zev, what's got into you? I'm being drained by that damned sword.
It's over! The Soul Stealer!
If this sword really is summoned up from the wielder's soul, maybe doing this will bring you back.
Blimey! He's only gone and killed him.
He isn't dead. It's as I said. The sword was made from his soul. Well, I returned it to him.
Here, you all right, mate? Oh, does it hurt? How many fingers am I holding up?
I'm fine. I'm not hurt. Sorry. I wasn't in control of myself. That monster made me do it. It was the sword. It makes you lose your mind. That's why I tried to kill you. I don't really want you dead. I promise.
Consider it water under the bridge. Our priority now is finding Nava and the High Priest.
I saw them while I was under that spell. The monsters were taking them further inside. Nava's okay, as far as I know. But the Chief Priest...
Right. Thank you, Zev. We can rescue your sister, I'm certain. But let's not waste any time.
A moment, please, everyone. There is a mighty force emanating from the light. I'm certain it is a manifestation of the abilities and spells stolen from you by the charlatan High Priest. Please, everyone, go to the Sphere of Light.
I can feel it all coming back to me. Now we can really fight. Fingers and I will scout ahead to get the lay of the land. Try and join us as quickly as you can.
That should make life easier. Now, shall we depart for the Abbey?
I'm coming too. I have to be the one who rescues Nava. Good work! Now all I need to do is grab the Soul Stealer, and we can save Nava. Oh, soul of my sister, return to your rightful home! You'll be back to yourself now, Nava. You'll be safe. If it worked for me, it has to work for you too. Right?
Ladies
Monsters one and all, you're winners! And as a reward for striking down every single set of challengers placed in front of them, our intrepid competitors are now free to leave All Trades Abbey! Congratulations!
If you would like to follow me, I will lead you to the Winner's Portal.
Ha! There won't be any need for that. The flag of revolt is risen. Every man and woman in the arena is prepared to fight for their freedom. But I need you to come with me, Zev. Now's our chance to get Nava to safety. The rest of you head to the Abbey with Her Grace to face down the monster's master. I'm sorry your task is the more dangerous, but I promise no harm will come to Nava as long as I'm beside her.
Nava, wake up. Please wake up.
As High Priestess, I will not shy from this battle. Let us rid this place of evil, for the honor of All Trades Abbey.
I'll show you the way to the Abbey. Well, step lively now.
Congratulations on your victory in the arena. But unfortunately, this is as far as you go. The power reaped from the desperation of the combatants proved far more potent than we had imagined. It won't be long until we are able to furnish our master with truly awesome strength. But I'm afraid I've said rather too much. I shall have to seal your lips. Pathetic humans! Prepare to meet your end!
Okay, next in line for High Priestess Jackie, step right up.
Your Grace, please. I ask that you change my vocation. I wish to be a heartthrob.
No problem, missus. I can fix you right up. Abracafabula!
What in the... What have you done to me? I'm supposed to be young and handsome and lithe, not some muscle-bound monstrosity.
Your Grace, I want to wow the crowds as a singer, so I wouldn't mind being made to look hot to trot, just like the old lady.
Oh, easy peasy then.
Let's bring out the true you. Abracafabula!
What have you done? I wanted to be hot. I didn't want to have trotters.
Your Grace, please. You have to turn me back right now.
Really? I think you look pretty good. Très chic, the pair of you.
Well, I suppose I could get used to being strong. Just think of all the jars I could open.
I suppose this look is pretty unique. And it would make me the world's one and only troubadour. Maybe I'll give it a go for now.
Hooray! Well, if you're all happy, I'm happy. Where do I even start? Just say that I don't have a particularly great feeling about this. No offense, but you're supposed to be the High Priestess. What are you doing carrying on like that?
How very dare you! Her Grace is the most gifted High Priestess since Jacqueline the Miraculous.
Yeah, everyone tells me I'm just like old Jacqueline. I'm so much like her, actually. That I'm probably her reincarnation. And you can't say any different. Praise be.
Well, you might have the same face, but you don't smell the same. Or act the same.
The same face? Wait a minute. Are you? Oh my gosh! I can't believe it! You're the prophecy guys, the time travelers! This is just amazing! I've been praying you'd come along for like years! And I was starting to think no one was listening. Anyway, that's enough of my blabber. I need to give you something. You can use the career sphere to commune with little old moi, or whoever's in charge of the Abbey, whenever you want, even when you're miles and miles away. That's right, no more traipsing all the way here when you fancy a change. You know, the career sphere was made by the first ever head of All Trades Abbey, but it was High Priestess Jacqueline, total legend around here by the way, who came up with the special prayer to imbue it with power. Every single head of the Abbey since then, right up to yours truly, has tirelessly prayed to the sphere and finally it's paid off. Now it works a treat. I really hope it comes in handy in your big adventure. For Jacqueline's sake, and all the High Priests and Priestesses since. Oh, one last thing. A higher power has told me that there's a way to get more out of your vocations than you could possibly imagine. But, some of the details are kind of sort of lost on me. I'm still pretty new to all this, you know. Once I cleanse my spirit enough to fully comprehend what the higher power is trying to tell me, you'll be the first to know. I promise. Oh, and one last thing. Someone gave me this, but I think you should take it. I bet it'll come in handy on your travels. So, feel free to call on my power night or day, whenever you want to switch jobs. Now, get out there and give 'em heck.
You there! Stop where you stand. Oh, I thought you were grave robbers. Clearly, I was mistaken. So, strangers, who are you? Are you travelers, perhaps? I see. Now you must listen. This place is a graveyard. A graveyard for we desert dwellers forsaken by our queen. Every evening, monsters come here to loot and despoil the graves. I have taken it upon myself to keep them at bay. And you are obstructing my work. You must leave this place and never return. There is a village southeast of here. My name is Hadid. Inform the local people of this encounter and you shall surely be welcome there. Queen Fetid, how could you flee and abandon your subjects to their fate?
I didn't think there were any of you lot left. What a pleasant surprise. This should be a rib-tickling little experience. There's nothing better than having a real live human to toy with from time to time.
You are mine now, foul beast. The acts you have perpetrated upon my brethren are unforgivable. I will not rest until you have been torn asunder. Huh? You! Why have you come back here? I told you never to return to the Temple Palace.
Well, it's clearly my lucky day. Just look at all these toys I've got to play with now. Come here, you lot. I've got a bone to pick with you.
As do I with you, repulsive creature. I suppose we must do battle alongside each other for now, travelers. Do not impede me, or you will be sorry.
But wait! You don't want to lay these old bones to rest just yet. Trust me.
Do not demean yourself by begging for mercy, worm. Do you truly think it will have any effect?
Just listen for a minute. You recognize this necklace, don't you? That's right. It belonged to your queen. And I didn't have to bash her over the skull to get it either. She gave it to me of her own free will. Now, as I understand it, you desert dwellers have to do what the owner of the necklace tells you. So...
Have you quite finished?
Hey! Wait! Isn't there an ounce of mercy in that skeleton of yours? No!
This necklace is an heirloom of our royal family. It is unthinkable that Queen Fertiti would willingly relinquish it to a filthy monster. You appear to be hurt. Allow me to administer to your wounds. Now, did you not hear me the first time I told you never to return to the Temple Palace? You must have sand between your ears. Outsiders such as you have no business meddling in desert affairs. Still, I am grateful for your support in this battle. Come, let us return to the village. We will speak further there. makes things most difficult. A violent sandstorm is raging outside. We have no choice but to wait for it to pass. Now, where would be the best place to see out the storm? Ah, yes. Come. We must venture below ground. I assume you have nothing with which to occupy yourselves while we wait for the sandstorm to pass. Then please, you must assist me with the digging of fresh graves. You wish to involve yourselves in our affairs, did you not? What better way than to sift through our very bones?
Easy does it. You don't want those bones crunched into dust.
Why am I the one digging these stupid graves, huh? My clothes are absolutely ruined!
You do not enjoy digging? Then perhaps you would prefer to carry the corpses instead.
Fine. I'll get back on my knees in the dirt, shall I?
You know, it occurs to me that I have not yet asked your names.
Now it occurs to you. Typical. Still, better late than never, I suppose. My name's Maribel.
I'm Roth. Nice to meet you.
You say the journey that led you here was a long and arduous one, and that you have visited many other parts of the world, all of which are suffering at the hands of monsters, just as is happening here in my beloved desert. Interesting. But you must understand, our suffering has not been caused by monsters alone. Our queen must also bear responsibility. Indeed, you heard what the beast said about the necklace. Queen Fertiti must have given it to him in an attempt to barter for her life. Do you not see what this means? She has abandoned her subjects in order to save herself. But I am too tired to speak of this now. We will talk more tomorrow. Please, rest your weary bodies. I will keep watch and ensure that you come to no harm. It is time. Let the ceremony begin.
Mighty Mother Nile, we have come here today to humbly request that you welcome Elder Khalid back into your life-giving embrace. Truly, he was a man who followed the path of virtue. We ask that you take his body into your depths and carry him into the next life. Let him ride your gentle currents to the lands of paradise, and then back into this, the realm of the living, when the time comes for his rebirth.
Beloved Elder, dear Father, I hereby vow to grant your dying wish, to carry out your final request. Elder Khalid has returned to Mother Nile. I hereby humbly take his place. From this day forth, I will do my best to serve you all as Elder of Al-Balad. I solemnly swear to honor him, and to preserve his memory. I ask you all for your assistance in achieving this aim.
A new elder is born to us!
Elder Hadid!
You have our undying support.
I trust that you remember the request my father made of you, wanderers. The great serpent has perished. Though you possess its skull, its soul has long since departed. We must both let go. For my part, I have resolved to build a great raft, with the aid of which we may traverse the Nile without the mighty creature. For your part, you must relinquish the serpent's skull as my father requested. Return it to the waters that gave it life. Now, both the serpent and my father are at peace. Come, we return to the village.
Something is happening. By the sands! Behold! The Nile! It is... What? What in... It is a miracle. I can hardly believe what I am seeing. The serpent lives.
The serpent! It seems impossible. But no, this cannot be a dream. By all the powers of the heavens, praise be to the unseen force that watches over the world. And of course, to you, young friend. And to you, his companions. This miracle is thanks to you all. Now, at last, we have a chance. We must seize this opportunity. Fellow desert dwellers, I apologize. But I cannot become your elder. Not yet. The serpent has risen. I must ride upon its back and go to the aid of our queen. When I return triumphant, then shall I honor my father's wishes and fulfill my destiny.
Yes, Hadid. Go do what you must. We believe in you.
I shall. Now, serpent, do you understand the words of men? Please, permit me to ride upon your back. We must journey upstream and rescue Queen Fertiti.
So, all in the temple palace perished. But then what was the point in... Why did I...
Whether you believe it or not, it is the truth. None of the inhabitants of the temple palace remain. If you allowed yourself to be imprisoned here in the hopes of keeping your subjects alive, well, I'm afraid that did not happen.
I am so terribly tired. I had thought that I could buy them some time. That my people might rise up and drive the monsters from the desert, but the fiends had no intention of honoring their bargain. All of the time I wasted flattering them, attempting to curry their favor, all was for nothing. I have failed in my duty to my subjects. I have failed in my duty to the spirit of the land. My life is forfeit. I see the contempt in which you hold me, and I understand it. If it pleases you, take up the nearest blade and...
You said the jewels the monsters used to plunge the desert into darkness are somewhere above us, yes?
Wait! You mean to leave? You cannot go anywhere with injuries such as yours.
Your subjects have not all perished. There are those here and in Al-Balad who still believe in you. I will tell no one of what was spoken of here, of your desire to throw away your life. People should not hear such things of their queen.
Such a shame that I should come along just as you were about to remove those rubies and save the desert. What a pitiful sight! What's the matter? You should have known better than to attack one such as I in your weakened state, worm. Not that you would have stood a chance even at full strength. My power is great and growing greater by the day. And it's all thanks to the prayers your precious spirit maidens offer up on your behalf. You've brought some friends along. Then I suppose that means I have some more killing to do. No! How could you defeat me? Damn you! No!
You did it. Now, please. You must hurry. Remove the rubies. Please.
Hadid! You are alive! Thank the heavens.
Your Majesty, please, do not concern yourself with me. The rubies, they must be removed.
So these are the heroes who defeated mighty Setesh. Extraordinary. But never mind that. There is no time to waste. The moment we have awaited for so long is finally at hand. The rubies that form the great evil's eyes may be removed, and the curse afflicting the desert lifted. Will you do me the honor of assisting in the removal of these blighted gems and the liberation of my people? Very well. I shall remove the ruby on the right. Please, you must remove the one on the left. You understand what you must do, yes? First, I will remove this ruby. Then you must remove the one on your side. The ruby is free. Now, remove the other, and bring light back to the desert. transmission of evil energies is causing the likeness to crumble. Come, we must hurry. We must escape. Mighty spirit of the land, please, do not forsake those who have faithfully followed the path of virtue.
Écoute, Honoré, listen! C'est évident that this hero will not awaken because we have no need of him! It is obvious, no? The world is at peace!
No, you are completely mistaken. Completely! The Almighty was concerned for our future. He was worried that the Demon King would one day return and control the world. That is why he sealed away this arrow. He wished to give us some hope, some assurance, some light in the darkness. Do you see what this means? We will never have true peace until we have awoken the arrow, for only then will the Demon King be vanquished.
No, that is not the way it is. Le monde est en paix. The world is at peace right now. Why not leave it this way, huh? C'est absurd! You are talking nonsense. Everyone in La Bravoure thinks the same. You can try to force that magic carpet on me as much as you like, but I refuse to search for this stupid hero of yours. Bref.
If you have come all the way to La Bravoure, it can be for only one thing. To learn of the hero of legend. It is certain that you have heard something on your travels of the Savior who was sealed away in a place of safety by the Almighty. This all happened just before the Almighty was defeated by the Demon King. He used all his remaining powers to preserve the world's mightiest hero. The Almighty knew that when he was gone, only this man could stand in the way of true evil should it one day return. The future of our world was entrusted to him, and now he is out there somewhere, waiting patiently to be revived. Some say that we need no heroes in a time of peace such as this. But this is an error fatal, a grave mistake. As a descendant of the Order, the chosen heroes of the Almighty, it is my duty to see that this man is revived before it is too late for us. Now, I have a request for you. I wish you to use a certain special possession of mine to search for the legendary hero and restore him to the world. With this magic carpet, there will be no limits to your search. Will you do this for me, mes amis? Merci beaucoup. Et voilà, for you.
Monsieur Honoré, arrêtez-vous! Stop this instant! Mais pourquoi? Pourquoi? Why must you give away this precious family heirloom to perfect strangers?
Because, Colette, these courageous adventurers have promised to find the hero of legend.
Encore? Again, it is always the same, Monsieur Honoré. You always have these high hopes, but it never works out.
Silence! I have heard enough from you. J'ai confiance in these people. Complete confidence. This time there will be no interruptions. Here, take the carpet. It is yours. Do not let me down. Find the hero and revive him.
Who's there?
You were at the encampment. I had a feeling someone had followed me. Perhaps I should introduce myself. I am Aisha. I am a roamer. I take it you have some business with me. Then it seems Rombaro has told you what happened. I suppose perhaps I did overreact. I do understand how dearly my fellow roamers wish to perform the ritual and restore the Almighty. But the time is not yet upon us. The ritual cannot take place without someone to play the sacred turban. Someone who will do it justice. Someone who will give it their all, as I do. Our clan cannot achieve what it desires without such a player. But Rombaro refuses to understand. Wait. I have an idea. Could you meet me in Rombaro's tent? I will explain everything there. Thank you, and see you soon.